were you the summer of 1998? I'm Peg Melnick of the Press Democrat, your wine insider, and we recently had our 10-year Cabernet retrospective, a tasting that the Press Democrat has had for nearly 15 years. And our winner is the Shafer Hillside Select. It was a tough vintage, so let's go find out how winemaker Elias Fernandez outsmarted Mother Nature. Come on, let's go.
In 1998, there was actually two difficult periods during the growing season. First off, because of the El Nino year, it was a really rainy season, which extended further out into the growing season into May, which is during the time of flowering, and it disrupted the way the berries are formed on the clusters. And then secondly was there was a period in June, around June 12th, that we had a really hot weather around 112 degrees Fahrenheit, which actually burned a lot of the grapes off of our hillsides. So between both of those, we had big challenges in the vineyard. There was a point there where we almost didn't make the Hillside Select. I actually called my boss, who was back in Michigan, and told him about, we had just lost half the crop because of the heat that burned a lot of the grapes. So it was really nerve-wracking that year. There was a point there where we go, God, what are we going to do? But some of the lots actually came through as we saw them age in the barrel, and then but we didn't make much of it. But we decided that it was good enough to support a Hillside Select. Some of the lots here, I looked at them as Olympians because they really come through when they have to. We have some vineyards here that are in very shallow soils that in a year such as 98 where it rains, they drain out really quickly and actually don't pump up the berries. So they actually had a lot of concentration to them, more so than other lots that were further down the hill. The 98 Hillside is my favorite wine vintage because as a winemaker, everything was thrown at me. Mother Nature decided to do all those things in the vineyard, and I had to use all my knowledge that I had gotten from 14 years prior, that it all came together during that year to produce the best Hillside we could.
So why uncork a cab at the 10-year mark? Well, great cabs after 10 years are really expected to show at their best. Kudos to Shafer, because actually they know how to make good wine in good years and bad. And after talking to Elias, we now know why.